Hey folks, how's it going? I hope you've been doing well. So I just got out of the gym and I'm heading home. I'm heading home now. So the commute isn't that far. It's only about 10-12 minutes. So I just want to briefly hop on here and blub, kind of just ramble a few words. I just learned that, okay, I'm deciding which route I'm gonna take. Probably, this route. But ever since I started working, I felt like my life has been kind of just transformed in the sense that I feel less than a child now, because for someone that is working multiple jobs like I am, just juggling between work, life, and different works, different responsibilities can be truly challenging. I mean, I work at so many different places that sometimes it can even get confusing. That's why it almost forces me to be more responsible with my time, and also just staying on top of my game on almost every job so that I can get things done before the deadline for each job. And that just inspired me to think a little bit more. I think we do need to be pushed a little bit to be able to perform a little bit better. But there's a limit to that. You can't push yourself to such an extreme that you are inundate yourself with more responsibilities than you can take on. And I would say right now, I think I am bordering on my limits. And I don't know if it's gonna be good or not, because I haven't started doing some part-time teaching at the two other facilities yet, and I'm already feeling kind of overwhelmed. I'm not too afraid because I know by the end of this year, when I'm done with all the teaching, I'll be fine. But I know for the next 2 or 3 months, it'll be a hell of a battle for me to balance my time. And especially when I'm also going to start my process with the prenup, the court wedding, and all the immigration stuff. I think I just really need to learn how to calm myself, because yesterday when I went to the dentist, also I just learned how to use my insurance card. I'm a little embarrassed by it, but I did not know how to go to the doctor, how to make an appointment until literally early this year for my dental and vision. Maybe a little bit early for my vision because I had to, but it was definitely daunting. And I learned so much from this experience. But anyways, back to the dentist. He took a look at my teeth and he just told me, "Young lady, you seem to be very stressed out because the wear and tear on your teeth can be a little concerning for people your age," because he was telling me that I must have just grind my teeth so much that the surface of my teeth can be very rough and just not smooth anymore. So that's kind of uncommon for people my age, like early 20s. And he told me to learn how to relax and take things slowly, step by step, even though he understands it's not easy. And that also kept me thinking more on how I handle things. I tend to freak out so much. I don't know if I have ever talked about it before on this channel. Probably I have. Like, I have been just battling with so much just like fear within me, and I get anxious quite easily because I get overwhelmed easily. Probably I'm way better at it right now than a couple of years ago, And I think it's truly a maturing and growing process to learn how to not freak out the second you hear something that seems to be overwhelming, that seems just foreign to you, that's something you've never done before, because we're all afraid of the unknown. Sometimes the unknown is way worse, way scarier than the challenges themselves. Because when you're actually starting to do something about it, when you're actually putting in the action, everything started to become less and less scary because you know what it's all about. And I feel like that's the thing for me in so many aspects in life. I learned how to call in the insurance company, getting my car stuff taken care of. I had a tire exploded once, so I had to park by the curbside and then just call a tow truck. And I had to call in the insurance company to get everything taken care of, and then replace my tire, get everything changed. So that was fun, but that was also a learning process for me. And then I had to learn how to, like I said, call in for other medical stuff. And now I am going to do all of the immigration stuff. Well, I mean, I finished my OPT application by myself and it went pretty smoothly, so that was more reassuring to me. And now I know what the process is like. It's just all about time and going through the procedures. And I guess what threw me off is in the middle of it, I'm just kind of caught in between so many things that it can be kind of distracting at times. That's why I am learning to build up a system to help me process things more efficiently so that I can freak out less. But that's just my thought. I wonder who else, maybe around early 20s something, young adult age, that are also feeling this way like I am. And I want to hear what you feel, how you feel about learning all these new things and overcoming all these challenges. Because I feel like a healthy amount of challenges can be good for your personal growth, and you do learn more about yourself through looking at all the challenges and then be kind of intimidated at the beginning and then learn to overcome them over time and step by step, then become more confident. That's the case in a lot of areas, but I'm still learning how to overcome things in other areas. And one example though is just turning down my PhD offers. It wasn't an easy decision to make because I could still vividly remember I got the offer, I think in February, early February this year, and I had to make a quick decision because I needed to put in the OPT application as well around that time. And I finally decided against the PhD, and then at the time it looked very just hard, but now looking back, I think I made the best decision in my personal career development, because now I realize what I want in life, what makes me feel happy and confident about myself, not how somebody else thinks of me, whether they think I am intelligent enough or capable enough. To be honest, in the past I thought by getting a PhD I could get more respect from other people, but now I don't think that matters anymore, because in this economy what matters is the hard stuff. Whether you have a hard skill that can help you survive in this economy, in this jungle out there, whether you have a livable skill, and that's the competency, whether you can get the job done. If you're just kind of crumbling dark in the night because of you are afraid of missing a due date for your schoolwork, and just kind of constantly getting behind, not having enough time to do things that you wanted to do because you have to fulfill all the prerequisite and all the mandatory courses and research work, then you're just setting yourself up for failure in life, or just not failure necessarily, but more so just unhappiness and depression and anxiety, unnecessary anxiety when life is hard enough already. And then you're looking at 5 years of unpaid. I know even though some programs offer funding, still that's not like making a living, right? And then I wouldn't have enough time for my, even though I mean it's probably a stretch because I'm also juggling between so many jobs right now, but I can still make some time over the weekend for my loved ones. And I feel like that's what's truly giving me the fulfillment at the end of the day. People are the key, not things, not titles. So sorry for being all over the place. I'm just literally saying as I go. But what do you think? How do you feel about handling things in life, handling life in general? And let me know, please.